Alright, so this is going to be take 2 of me recording myself on the way home. I did another recording, but I listened back to it and I realized that I wasn't speaking with the voice that I am wanting to use from now on. Normally my voice is a bit higher pitched, just because that's just how I've always spoken since I was younger. I never really put bass in my voice, even though I'm very capable of doing that, because I'm pretty quiet, so I don't usually put bass in my voice, because it takes away from people's ability to hear me. Growing up, a lot of people would try to have me repeat stuff and things like that, but I realized that with these recordings, I don't have to do that. I can just speak and give y'all who I am when I'm by myself. So this recording might not end up being 10 minutes. It just depends on how long it takes me to get home. And if it's quiet, I apologize. But now that I did a little test take, I'm gonna just get my thoughts out there for this video, because I realized what I wanted it to be. So before I went to work today, I made the decision in my mind that I would work. I was not scheduled to work today. I was scheduled, but I did not have a route. So I was an extra. I had the ability to go home if I wanted to go home. And I did want to go home. I very much did want to go home. I did try to take the opportunity to leave work, and ended up being given the role as a sweeper today, which basically means you don't have a route, but you go around helping your colleagues, taking stops off of their routes, and just helping, your colleagues, which I very much enjoy helping people. And I very much enjoy teaching people as well, which is why I do these recordings to, one, clear my mind after a long day, and then hopefully provide some kind of value to those that do watch the video. That, I'm just hoping it'll be able to have a positive influence in your lives, and maybe you're able to take something away from my experience and apply it to your experience and find strength and comfort in that. So I was rewarded for staying at work today by being given the opportunity to be a sweeper. It made my day go by very easily, in a much better mental space today than I was yesterday. Didn't have any negative thoughts, didn't feel any kind of way, wasn't sad while I was working, anything like that. It's just hyper focused on the moment, living in the moment, which I think is very, very important. It's very easy to become engrossed in our thoughts and thinking about, not even just thinking about things, but worrying about what's going to happen and comparing ourselves to others. I do that. I'm very guilty of comparing myself to other people. But today I was able to forego all that and just focus on the task at hand and live in the moment. And it just made everything in my life today better. I was able to carry conversations with my colleagues that I'm usually not able to do that. I'm pretty introverted myself, which is crazy because I'm a streamer. You'd think I'd be pretty extroverted, but I'm not. I'm an introvert in my core, and I have been for the longest time, just in my shell. I was able to have meaningful conversations with my colleagues and joke around with them and things like that. I'm proud of myself at the end of the day for staying at work and getting through my work day. If I did not work today, I already know I would have just wasted time. I would have streamed all day, but there wouldn't have been anything on the tail end of that. I wouldn't have produced any content. I don't even think I would have ended up making this video where I'm just, doing my little recordings. As time goes on, just bear with me. I'm going to try to elevate this moment here that I have, these moments that I'm able to share and captivate, maybe get like a better camera or something. I haven't really thought about it. I just know that I want this right here to have greater production value, so that I'm able to reach more people and have a greater impact. But one of my colleagues said it best today, and I hope this is something that y'all are able to apply to your lives and your day. No matter what you're going through, the day is going to come to an end. And if you're going through something, or you have a task at hand that You know, it may seem impossible, or it may seem like it's going to require a great deal of effort and suffering to get through. Just know that you will get through that. You will. And when you do get through it, you're going to be proud of yourself for going through it. It's easy to try to find ways out, and like I'm guilty of trying to do today, running away from responsibility or sidestepping responsibility and letting life pass us by in favor of existence. But just living is so much better than just existing. Think about it. We all have things that we do where we just exist. Whether it be, I'm guilty of playing a shit ton of video games. Granted, I do stream, but nowadays, because my stream is not on a greater level at the moment, even streaming for me has just become a mundane activity that I do to try to escape the things going on around me. I can sit here and tell myself that, you know, I'm working towards something, but if I stream and don't make content, then it's just playing video games with a camera on, you know, just recording it. That's what I would have did all day. I would have just sat on my computer and streamed, and it wouldn't have led to anything. It wouldn't have changed anything. That's something that a couple months ago that, you know, I stumbled across a beautiful quote. Nothing changes if nothing changes. You know, if you do the same things you've always done, then you're going to get the same results. I'm very bad about procrastination and running from responsibilities. I'm very guilty of that, in favor of doing things that feel better in the short term, or that I perceive is going to just be better for me at that point in time. I know it's not. I know it's not going to benefit me in any way, shape, or form to do those things, but I do them anyways. We all have our vices. We all have things that we'd rather be doing outside of things that we need to do. But that's the beautiful thing about cultivating discipline and being disciplined, is that you learn to take on challenges head on, and you feel greater about yourself. You become a greater person. You become much more capable, stronger. Your will is greater. If you go through the suffering that you may have to go through, or those tasks that seem like it's just, you don't want to do it. So I implore anybody that sees this video to, if there's something you're avoiding or something that you're supposed to do on any given day, even if you have the opportunity to not do it or shirk it off and save it for another day or something like that, just get it done. Because when you're finished with that activity, that task, you absolutely will be proud of yourself for getting it done. And most times, that's the beautiful thing about being disciplined and getting things, as far as responsibilities go, getting them done is, you know, it always benefits us in the long run. Avoiding your problems, avoiding your responsibilities does not help you in the long run. It helps you in the short run. And sometimes that short term it may just be 10 minutes, it may be an hour, it may be a day. But eventually you're going to have to confront those things that you're running from and be forced to become greater. It's much better to tackle those challenges head on and not run from them, and become greater now, than it is to run from them and be forced to become greater at a later date. Because now you've wasted time, you've stunted your growth, you know, things of that nature. You're not furthering yourself, you're not evolving. So whatever it is that you're maybe avoiding, just get it done and be proud of yourself. I'm proud of you for finding the courage to go ahead and get it done. I want to give a shout out and a thank you to Myles and to Wolf for watching my last journal notebook video that I did. Not sure what I'm going to call this little thing that I do here. It's like a journal for me, really, a notebook, diary, whatever you want to call it. But thank you to Myles and Wolf for watching that last video, whoever may have watched it. Just special thanks to those two in particular, because y'all commented on them and your kind words got me through my day today. I did read them today when I woke up this morning, so thank you very much for doing that. I hope you guys have had a beautiful day, whatever day you're seeing this on. I hope if it's not going your way, you were able to turn it around and, you know, see the positive side of things and come out on the tail end of it happier than you went into it. Continue to be great, continue to be disciplined, and I will get back to you guys in the next recording. Thank you for watching.